Hey guys, welcome back to Sid Meier's Civilization 6, Gathering Storm as Kristina of Sweden. Great to have you guys back. And as you oftentimes see appearing on the screen, those are my social media contacts. So if any of you guys belong to any of those particular platforms, you are welcome to follow me there. I am working kind of to build a little bit more of a presence on the internet or in social media because of other changes that happen as a content creator. And of course, you can watch my Friday vlogs if you want to kind of see what's going on in the social media arena. All right, so we're going to go ahead here and we're going to start building just a few more units because I can see that we're working kind of towards a golden age. And if we make it to a golden age, then we can potentially use our golden age to attack Eleanor. And what I'm gathering from a lot of the gameplay that I'm seeing from other players, which is really enjoyable, and I hope you guys are enjoying this series, is that for diplomatic, or say for a diplomatic victory or for diplomacy, you can be a little warlike. So it's not like we're having to be a very passive nation and such. It isn't entirely necessary, but I can see that Eleanor is going to continue to be a problem. And she is also currently not very far behind us in science, as you can see. Not very far from a science victory. Not very far from a culture victory. Not very far from a domination victory. So she's a potential target. And I am very happy that she is right next to us because that's just going to make it that much easier for us. So as we start to make more of these items or get more of our buildings and builders done, we'll start focusing a little tiny bit on the army. It's a little too early really to talk about that, but that's something that we can focus on. And we could probably use the amenities. I don't mind. It's going to be probably about I think it's 30 something turns before, 36 to 66 turns. And if we can make it to 83, if we can make it to 83, then that will give us the belli here. Let's see. Yeah, give us the casus belli to go after her without too many penalties. So we're going to clear this jungle here and try to get the Forbidden Palace done as quickly as we can. And once we get diplomatic service done, we can make that purchase on that tile and then use that tile to help with a building. So we're going to build a swordsman here. What I want is a total of 9 so that once we can form them into a corps and then eventually into an army. And I'm a little behind on catapults as well. Didn't realize you were all the way over here. But what I'm hoping we can do is circumnavigate the globe. And that way that'll give us some more era score. So what I want to kind of do is get the 2 scouts to meet one another. At some point here, we should get the circumnavigation. Once these areas here connect, I believe. Or it should. So, looking forward to that. Alright, so next turn. There's so much to do in a game like Civ. There's so much to do in the game. And I'm just going to have him kind of help us out with circumnavigation as well. Just to have as many eyes on the globe as we can. I might even send him up towards this way. The horse is covering a lot of ground. There's a lot of ground on this map to cover. This is standard size, which is fairly large. And we have a growth problem here, and we have a growth problem down here in our city here because we're running out of housing. Because of the food situation, which is always nice to have good food, we are running out of housing. Long turns. Tobacco. And he wants to give us 10. Favor. Okay, we'll take these for now. We'll take all these for now. Because it's going to be a while before we have to consider going to war, so we'll take a few of these deals to keep everybody happy. Try to keep those alliances going. Looks like we might need to renew it with Coupe. But he is currently at war, actually, with Matthias. Let's take a look through the turn, unless the game got stuck there. Yeah, see, he's at war with Pachacuti. Or, I'm sorry, he's at, so Coupe is at war with Pachacute. Okay. Alright, let's see. Well, we can't declare friendship with him, which is kind of interesting. Okay. Let's work these diamonds. Kind of want to get him to just kind of go all the way through here. So let's just have him just do this, come through here. That way we don't have to move him again. And I want you to meet over here with this guy.
If delicate arch has any significance, it lies,
another wonder.
I will venture.
Okay. So I guess that's not going to give us circumnavigation there. Okay, let's have you go all the way up here. But we will get that eventually, soon. Alright, so that's going to give us diamonds. Very nice. That was the last build, apparently, of that one. But we have some other builders coming along. We're going to go ahead and clear this. Cut 4 more turns out of our Forbidden Palace. And what I'm learning, actually, is we know that Eleanor's aggressive, which is something I would have anticipated. But usually France is, so whether you're playing Eleanor or Kathleen, Catherine or Kathleen, and he wants to buy our diamonds, we will sell you the diamonds. Yeah, we can do that. Sure. Paris is, or France is always aggressive. Spain is too. So it's just kind of, those two nations are particularly known for their aggressiveness. Alright, and we're going to want to send you up here to the capital just to help with the wonder. We want you to stay there so we can use you in a minute. Chichen Itza. Alright. And I think, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and have you build a swordsman as well. So we can just kind of get our army kind of situated. Okay. Let's have you swing. Well, see, there was a... Let's have you go over this way. Why do you have to go like that? Oh, because of that unit. Okay. Looks like we met a city-state. Alright, and we're going to go pure production, so we'll go here. Emergency completed. Oh, so they weren't able to defeat her. No one was able to get Antioch back, which we already knew. Candy, okay, which is a holy city. Alright. And you are going to make probably another trade route. And then maybe even another builder. You are needing housing. I may have to get an aqueduct here. I don't want to. Matter of fact, I'd rather get another district here. Excuse me, guys. I apologize for that. Let's see. Let's take advantage of the water mill, which will help with production, which is only 8 turns, or 9 turns for a swordsman. You know what? I'm going to go a little military right now. While it's early. Okay, so that didn't give us circumnavigation. Unfortunately. Right? It feels like there's always so much that you want to do in the game as you play. That you want to try to accomplish. So we want a total of 9 swordsmen. And we want a total of, I usually like to get about 6 to make 2 armies of, artillery. That's usually enough. One last build. Let's go work that food. Could clear the swamp. That would give us population, but then we're 13 of 13. So let's put you to better use and maybe go down here to this city. Let's see. What I may do is have you clear jungle here. So we can build another district there as well. So we're about to finish diplomatic service, which allows us to get a spy. Spies will be useful. Especially we'll spy on Eleanor. Probably. I'm not really concerned with our relationship with her. Because she will be a target. I'm not thrilled about him going after Preslav at all.
In
But it looks like they're holding him off pretty good, which is a good thing. Alright, so we'll finally be able to put that unit to use. So let's go with something relatively short if we have it available. I don't think we do. We can go 8 turns with Divine Right. That always comes in handy should we want to build another wonder. So it's just 8 turns. We don't want a whole lot of turns because we're going to make a purchase here. We never did get around to building that encampment. We're going to have to definitely do that though. So right now, okay, wonders, we want new build. Okay, so we might have to use both wild cards here. So let's see. We want land surveyor in place of this. And I think that's it because we still want to make some of our builders. So that's going to be fine for now. It's just 8 turns. So there's land surveyor. Let's go ahead and do our turn. I like how fast this horse can cover ground. It's so amazing to have a horseman do this. And then maybe push a scout up this way. Alright. She's kind of looking around, seeing what's going on. We could get another civ to join us, but strategically, as you could see with that emergency, no one made any kind of an effort to go after. Man
is a military animal. Glories in gunpowder.
Okay, so here's gunpowder. And these tiles over here flooded, but it doesn't really affect us too much. So, let's go ahead and purchase. Wow, that's a lot to purchase, but we'll get that one. And in 22 turns, we'll get the Niter. So that's fine. stone. Which way are we growing to? Okay, we're growing in that direction. And she ended up gobbling up the stone and the iron here, which is fine. We could get that forest hill. For the production. And we're going to want these dyes. Out of reach. Nope, I'm sorry. Here. We're going to want the dyes. Okay. Okay, here's our builder. And gonna have you come down here. And we'll go ahead and clear this for the... Well, no, we can go 3 turns with the swordsman. That's no big deal. Okay, we are almost at our unique unit, the Carolean. Swedish unit, Renaissance era unit that replaces the pike and shot, which is kind of the, you know, I guess a little bit stronger than a musketman. Haven't really compared the two, really. Haven't really seen what the two stats are between the two. But the bombard is certainly going to be something we're going to want. We got mass production with shipyard. We have siege. But we will go ahead and go with metal casting for the bombards. And you're 8 of 8. Aqueduct. Go ahead and put it here. You only have 1 district, huh? Okay. Looks like we've explored pretty much all this area here. I'm going to move the horse up this way, so I'll move the scout over here this way, like this. Okay. You need to go over, yeah, you need to go like over this way, like that. Okay. You wanted our diplomatic favor, 30. Gentle eruption. Okay. Wow. Production is really rough here. But it is we're just getting the city started, so let's get you. Wow, that's going to be nice right there. I don't know why we're growing up that way. I really don't want to buy another tile. $46 for a commercial. Well, the city is brand new, so we can't really expect a lot of production out of a starter city. Entertainment district. We could maybe start our government plaza, but I'm going to want it to be centralized. Yeah, if we made one just even right here, it would reach Stockholm, it would reach this city, it would reach this city. And it's only 19 turns. It'll be something for this little city to make. They want it right here. I knew they did. 7 turns. Okay, so for 7 turns, what can we do in 7 turns? Probably not a whole lot. Yeah, very little. Well, we could always switch off. So, yeah, they want that area up there for industrial zone. Okay. 4 of 7 housing. So, as far as districts are concerned, it doesn't make any sense to make a harbor here. Maybe a theater square. Nope. No good place for that. So, it looks like commercial hub is going to be... Yeah, we'll do the commercial hub here, then the... Okay. The production will improve there, but yeah, we'll get a commercial hub here. Trade routes are going to be key here, I think, in our game for diplomatic victory. So the more we have of them, the better. Alright. So far, we're good with the Forbidden Palace. No one's made it. We met a new city-state, Hattusa, which is not a new city-state. It's an old one. Or one that's been in the game now for a while, since launch, I think. Matthias is doing pretty good in science. 2 ahead of us. One ahead of Eleanor. Culture. Still early in the game, though. In reality here. Okay, so here's our new swordsman. And let's see. Maybe... what can we get? Yeah, workshop would be great. We're going to do that. And now let's go ahead and clear that for the workshop. This city is also going to need an encampment district. Alright, so here's our trade route. We're going to move everything to the capital. We're going to have you clear that. And rice. You're going to post up. You have 2 builds left. Okay, well, let's go ahead and work the hill for the production. Alright, we have a guy there. 18 turns for the Niter, so we might save you for the Niter. And we got a great person. Who do we get? Alright, triggers a Eureka moment for 2 random technologies for the industrial or modern era. Reveals oil. Excellent, excellent, excellent. That is excellent. Oil is critically important in Gathering Storm. Because again, as we've said, resources. Bandar Bernai? Okay. And you also need an encampment district. However, we have the... you know what? Let's build a builder. And then use that builder to do some clearing. So here we go. Alright, industrialization. And steel. And where's oil? Do we need to do a turn? Are you kidding me? Right here. Out of reach. Oh boy. We may have to build another city. Yeah, oil is that important. It is. I figured that with our desert over here, where's some oil here? Oh boy. Yeah, well, good thing we have land surveyor. Oh my. Wow. I don't necessarily want to burn 224 for that. All right. Does she have any oil other than that? She's got oil here on the desert. And oil here. So, Ambrose. Is that Ambrose? I don't know why I said Ambrose. Ambosi. 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 Maybe our first target in our war against her for oil. Yep. Oil up here. Wow, not a lot of oil on the map. I do see other places where there is oil. Wow, look at that. And she snagged kind of one of these areas from us, too. Well, I don't know if it would be a good idea to actually make another settler, but no, I don't think so. Wow. Okay. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up on that note. So we know oil is going to be an issue, but I think if we go to war with her, we'll be able to grab some oil. Rapa Nui has some oil down there. And if we stay friendly with some of these city-states, maybe we can find one that has oil. Maybe Mexico will eventually build out to that oil. How far are we out from oil with this city? Not too terribly far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out. The closest is this city. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we technically have it kind of blocked off. Mexico could build towards it, though. So what we could do is buy this tile. And then hopefully seed it to go to the oil there. Because we're going to get the niter, which is going to be good. Our city could technically go here as well. But so could hers. Anyway, guys, as mentioned, I'll go ahead and wrap it up on that note. Thank you guys so much for your likes, shares, and comments. Be sure to let people know if they're interested in Civ 6, turn-based strategy game, that they are welcome to enjoy the videos as well, so share it with them. And, of course, you can click on that icon appearing right there on the screen. That would be the channel icon. To subscribe along with that notification bell so you guys will know when the next Civilization video is out, along with additional content that's here on the channel. And I will see you guys in the next game.